Traditional values, culture, identity of community must be preserved to overcome external forces, says former UNLF chairman R.K. Meghan. Decline of identity and character will subsequently affect society, says former Chief Secretary O. Nabakishore. Poirei Leimarol Mairapai Biapunba Manipur marks 40th Foundation Day. Displaced person staying at Sachiwa Relief Camp hangs self to death. Good evening. You're watching Istv English News at 8. Former chairman of UNLF Ningthemcha Sanayama, alias R.K. Meghan, maintained that the traditional values, culture and identity of the community, which have been passed down from generations, must be preserved to overcome any attempt to hurt the community. R.K. Meghan made the statement while attending the 47th Foundation Day of Kwasifa Youth Voluntary Organization, KYVO, held under the theme Manipur, Present Conflict and the Common People at Kwasifa Mamang Ibudong Nongdalairin Pakhangba Community Hall. R.K. Meghan further stated that role of mothers and elders are crucial in order to make the society strong and prosper.
Civilization among concept of cultural sector Mayamama. As they call Yoka, the Mahan and Tamba, Amadi, I could Kunayasi, Honor on set, Mamayama, Kunayasi, Tassin, Kong the Tamapa, Nasi, when a Teneriba, I put the singer Eva Rumba, Sapu singer said, Masima Rotanda, I could prove the character, national character, Amadi, national identity, prove the sacrament said, Masi young round, upon Kundalamba.
Former Chief Secretary Oinam Nabakishore told that a society will start perishing without the protection of its national identity and character, and it is unfortunate that the present government does not seem to care about the same. He continued that the people have lost their trust on the government, which is under President's rule after the Environ-led government got dissolved. He then urged the people to elect their representative wisely and choose a capable and brave leader. Meritorious students, medical students and medal-winning athletes of Kwasifa were honored with cash incentives, certificates and memento during the program. Poirei Leimarol Mairapai Biapunba Manipur celebrated its 40th Foundation Day at GM Hall, Imphal today. The function offered 2-minute silence to honor late women of the association who have sacrificed for Manipur and also honored various members by presenting symbolic gifts. Speaking at the gathering, President of All Manipur United Club Organization Amuko Nandoluang stated that the Mairapaibis still stand united and there is no question about their integrity. He said the sacrifices and the responsibility taken by the Mairapaibis for the society till date is through their unity. He maintained that the Mairapaibis and the CSOs have been standing together through various issues and stressed on importance of working together with the Mairapaibis to achieve the common goal.
Adega akoigi magi yaningdabagi na karigumba magi haki tholaga prang tormaga thabak tormaga khudak hanbagumba ma tawbase masisina tungde kari wehudno kari weri khongjingdi kamaina makha chathagani haibna singbase maside di khara watpa adu maira paibi hajina tawridi maira paibi gi akhang hai kya tana dana karai boga mangam sana tawni kari tawba yade akoina si tawgana tungde kari problem lakani akoi tungina kari kamai tawga thamo wafam thamo singi haibna singba khallaga tawbani na ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯍꯧꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯍꯧꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯄꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯍꯧ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯟꯗꯔꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯍꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯍꯧ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯀꯌꯥꯗ ꯃꯇꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯜ ꯏꯆꯦꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯂꯤꯡꯖꯦꯜ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯩ ꯇꯔꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯛꯆꯩ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯏꯆꯜ ꯏꯆꯦꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯃꯔꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯕ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯨꯞꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯧꯖꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯠꯆꯝꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯀꯨꯞꯅ ꯈꯟꯊꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯍꯧꯗ ꯃꯥꯏꯑꯣꯟ ꯆꯨꯝꯅꯤ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯅꯤ.
Addressing the function, the imams called on the women of today to follow the spirit of the brave women who have fought courageously against the elements of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. They also emphasized on the need of staying vigilant against divisive policy being pushed among the communities by the current proxy war. They reaffirmed that the women of Manipur will forever stand strong for its integrity and urged all to be cautious as there is still unrest and people still remain displaced.
Manipur government na dahil aga ngasi su kuki landa kuki da ma thungmani kuki da te India government ni masi akhoi na pwede lemon na themna raga iramda Manipur sibu isa jingbu kanamai ramta Manipur akhoi na muthatpa chungya jaroi
Kuki yang na badi kuki nate any naga nate kana gumapta nate Manipur kana ba sili ba mastermind ori ba India ni habse nga sigi miyam na mase loina makhangin naga da bani tangai phata ba lai jati ma da tung chalaga mo khina ma chet tan akhoi masen hatok na ra ba silak bagi poram se Manipur miyam na chap chana khangi pore le mono na khangi aduna maram kan akhoi thengna ki ni tung koina iram da Manipur kan di kani
kari ki damakta kuki na separate administration tan se India government tan dana ai meeting atamna na hali se kari manung da karamba aron agenda lei bage hai ba se ai kuding mang na khangna re aduna ngasi ai koi lanjen na dana lilip tan lei ba mayam se masina tang tawa magi jaga da settle tau din phau budi ai koi amat to wina wakhalon manaraga ai koi na sat ka thaba la ne se khangna ai koi yamna section na ai koi punamak thengnami na si hai ba wakhana.
A displaced person who was residing at the Sachiwa relief camp struggling to cope with poverty tragically took his own life. The deceased has been identified as Konsam Bhume, 46, son of Konsam Buddhi of Sadhu Yungkuman. It was reported that he left the relief camp at 6:30 p.m. last evening and was found hanging in a tree adjacent to the camp at around 8 a.m. this morning. An inmate of the relief camp who had also assisted in transporting the body of the deceased to Jennings morgue told media persons that Konsam Bhume and his wife used to work as laborers to provide for the family. However, after his health deteriorated, he stopped working. People at the relief camp believe that Konsam Bhume's struggle to overcome poverty became too much, resulting in his tragic death. They lamented that since the Manipur conflict broke out, many displaced persons have taken their own life and believe that a situation will get worse. They also shared that Konsam Bhume is survived by his wife, his disabled daughter and his son, who is being placed in children's home, and sought attention of the authority concerned to help the distressed family.
Ngarangsi khang khangudana aigi senupa ichegi masama thauri yalaga leigidre si yam nungaitaba thogdok amani khoigi huji leibiriba Manipur sarkar amadi pyar leibiriba jingna amutang khoi sajiwa rally camp amadi Manipur da leiriba rally camp khudimako amutang yengsenbio natraga khoi isa gi lamdamda hanjannaba thabak packet piwa haina khoi press ki media gi thongda ningsing jeri haina thamjare.
Meanwhile, Sapam Bobocha, a displaced person of Dalai Thabi currently staying at Sachiwa relief camp, has claimed that the actions of the government towards the IDPs led Konsam Bhume to take his own life. Speaking to media at Sachiwa relief camp, Bobocha mentioned the situation of living in the temporary homes constructed by the government and the extreme financial strains as factors that pushed Bhume. He also alleged the government of being inconsiderate with their rehabilitation rehabilitation efforts and stated that they are being restricted to enter back to Sadhu Yengkuman, although the situation had improved. In yet another tragic incident, a truck driver ferrying essential commodities lost his life in an accident that occurred near Nungba today. As per police, 82 empty trucks escorted by 69 Battalion CRPF were en route to Chiribam to procure essential items when the truck bearing registration number MN06T3210 met with the accident. The deceased driver has been identified as DH Dharmendra and the body has been handed over to Nungba Police Station. Students of Lokta Christian Model High School organized a protest demonstration by forming human chains today, demanding for fitting punishment against cybercrime offenders and to crack down on cybercrime. The protest was launched in connection with the death of Khairakpam Rojilia of Thamnapokpi Makhalaikai, who reportedly took her life after being a victim of a cyber harassment. Speaking to media, Wangkim Alish, classmate of the deceased minor, reiterated their demands, calling for action against the accused and to crack down on cybercrime in order to save youths from such situations in the future.
Matang matungina sa kholakpagi matungina cyber harassment se sum thinghodabida sum mathang tholarok pataradi tungda kaya afaba tholoi lebak sakholakpa oiroi athu matamda aikoina pamjaribadi cyber harassment si yariba makhaidi thinghanbiwa habisine. Students ki side tagi asumna cyber harassment sida chenari ba miyoi singbu logi matungina phampham thokpa cherak to phangani.
Excise Department observed its Raising Day and felicitated its dedicated officers and excise stations with awards. Chief Electoral Officer and Commissioner Election Sailesh Kumar Chaurasia, Commissioner of Excise Hungyo Warsang and other top officials of the department too attended the function held at Excise Headquarters located at Lamfelpad. Yaripok Excise Station was awarded the Best Excise Station Zone 1. Excise Headquarters secured the second place, while Zone 2 Excise Headquarters bagged the third place. The winners received cash incentive, trophy, citation and certificate. For Hill District, Senapati Excise Station won the Best Excuse Station, while Officer Pangambam Ranjit of Best Officer in Charge of Department was honored with Most Dutiful Officer, and Memcha won the Best Performance Lady Excise Officer. Kang Chunlung Kabui and T.H. Sheena bagged the Best Performance Ministerial Staffs in Excise Headquarters, and Lansingam Gangmei won the Most Dutiful Excise Field Official Award. Speaking on the occasion, Commissioner Excise Hungyo Warsang recalled that the Manipur Excise was first established on August 25, 1948, following a resolution adopted by then Royal Council. Counting from the same year, it has been 78 years since Manipur Excise was founded, he said. He also informed that the department currently has 45 stations, but the department has been facing shortage of manpower. He emphasized that the Excise Department currently generates the highest revenue among the departments of the state government. Attending as a dignitary, Chief Electoral Officer and Commissioner Election Sailesh Kumar Chaurasia urged the personnel of Excise Department Manipur to abide by the rules and SOPs of the department and maintain discipline and honesty.
I did not see much issue of spurious liquor here, but if you go by other states, it is a very big malady people face, because ultimately at the end of the day they go for anything available, and if the right kind of liquor is not available, that creates problem and havoc many times in the society.
Forest Department launched a demolition drive under the Thobal Forest Division today, stepping up action against encroachment in the Guarok Reserved Forest. The operation involved personnel from the Nongpok Sekmai Police Station and teams from Thobal and Kukching ranges, led by Range Officer Dinesh Chandra Salam. Officials said the joint team dismantled 7 illegal constructions, including 4 at Saram, 2 at Langmaithed and 1 at a disputed stretch between the two villages. measures. Forest officials stated that such encroachments pose a serious threat to the protection of reserve forest land. They added that the department is committed to carrying out similar operations in the coming days to safeguard the area. The public has been urged not to occupy or build on protected forest land, with authorities warning that violations will invite strict legal measures. Manipur Hawker Association observed its 44th Hawker Day celebration at Manipur Press Club. President of Manipur People's Party S. Brochen, President of Manipur Hawkers Association Waikhom Ajit, President of Editors Guild Manipur Khogendra Khomdram, and President of Amchu Asem Bhakta graced the occasion as the main guests. The attendees paid floral tributes to the portraits of the deceased hawkers. Retired hawkers were presented with pension by the association. President of Manipur Hawker Association Waikhom Ajit told media persons that media houses play a vital role in delivering news to the masses effectively. However, it is unfortunate that the different departments operating under the state government have failed to take up welfare measures for the people. He lamented while highlighting the bad road condition experienced in most parts of the state, lack of fresh water and poor health care facilities. He expressed the need of the department to work efficiently like the media houses. On the other hand, he appreciated the hard work and dedication of the members of Manipur Hawker Association who are delivering newspapers to their doorstep every day.
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯒꯤꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯋꯥꯠꯄ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯒꯅ PhD department ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯏꯆꯥꯎ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ water resource ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯐꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ PWD ꯂꯣꯏꯅ education sector ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯄꯗꯧꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨꯅꯦ 마기 디파르트먼트ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ PhDꯁꯨ 이싱기 왔다는 혼나비바 아두고 람비 통주 PWD기 마토 파전 방톡던 람비 통제 핵도 파는 혼나비바 마코이는 파이브 디파르트먼트싱세 얌나 윌 레이나 마토 파전 방톡닝버기 아빠ambasi 코이 퍼스널 모이나 에이 탐전닝이
President of Joint Youth Development Committee Mayang Imphal Meitei Pangal Chesam Achauba has alleged that department officials and contractors have misused funds in the construction of a Bailey Bridge and said the committee will be submitting a formal complaint to the State Vigilance Department. Speaking further at a press meet held at the office of Bengun Youth Development Association, Achauba further said under the PMGSY scheme, construction of a Bailey Bridge over Imphal River commenced to connect Bengun Lokog in Mayang Imphal Assembly Constituency with Haibong Makongkul in Wabagay Assembly Constituency. He said engineers and contractors had earlier assured that the bridge would be completed by May 30 this year. However, the structure remains incomplete and certain portions have already begun to deteriorate. He continued that the reports from RTI filed by the committee revealed that while the sanctioned amount for the project was about 3.20 crore rupees, records indicate that more than 2.50 crore rupees have already been withdrawn. Such discrepancy, he said, raises serious suspicion that a portion of the funds may have been misused even before completion of the project. Representing the committee, he then urged the authority concerned to intervene immediately and ensure the timely completion of the bridge. Social, Cultural, Educational and Sports Development Organization (CSDO) observed its 45th Foundation Day at Hayrok Market. Member of Thoubal Zilla Parishad M. Rajmani, Vice Chairperson of Hayrok Municipal Council T.H. Birjid, and Chairperson of Hayrok Part 2 Gram Panchayat T.H. Premjid graced the occasion as the main guests. Addressing the program, member of Thoubal Zilla Parishad M. Rajmani appreciated the crucial role of Hayrok Apunba Club in the development of the locality. In connection with the observation, Laishram Dinku, who secured 19th position in examination conducted by COSAM, and 11 meritorious students of Hayrok were honored with gifts. Moreover, 15 Kokov players, 9 wrestlers and coaches were felicitated. The Sayang Pukri development project is nearing completion and will soon be formally inaugurated. Spearheaded by Emilia R.K. Imo, the site now features full lighting with a dedicated power line, fresh water in the pond, and a cemented walkway, making it ideal for walks, leisure, and gatherings. An adjoining garden now includes an open gym and children's play area, transforming the space into a vibrant recreational hub and potential tourist spot. Street lights across Sayang, Kuraumakong and Amudon Nambul Mapal Road have also been repaired and new ones installed, many under the MLA's direct supervision. Locals have praised his proactive role, noting a visible improvement in safety, accessibility and quality of life.
Cemented floor loina thabiduna walking chatpada lekom thoktre ngai na walking chappe yare
asin matamsana khoi jungdang thoraga hak wa pu khotaba yam ngai na sagi aso ko senpham ma thada bidan la pak senbire kuki senbire aduri matika khoi si khoi mayam na drama gi laman tole hajitai samna.
Ethno Heritage Council Hericon, in association with Blood Center Jenims, organized an awareness camp voluntary blood donation camp 2025 at Jenims. Around 30 volunteers donated blood during the camp. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of Education and Research Cell Hericon S. Devdatta highlighted that as part of its calendar program and with the mission of promoting emotional integrity among the indigenous communities of Manipur, Ethno Heritage Council has been organizing blood donation camp at RIMS and Jenims.
Matamamada akoigi pithokpasi mission prajasingi marakta akiba moina khanna mi tonganba aran ma thajana bhai tare adubu akoina masigi awareness si mamangdagi piduna lakhibasi akoigi piba matamda akoida mangjaba leite masina kanagumba singi thawai akoina kanba nguduribani si akoina pidraga su matham masamtna automatically adum mangi do bole asina akoina sumaina blood bank sing da donate toroga akoigi mi gi pusi kanbagi thabasi akoina aware oina bidamakta akoina sinjabani.
Zeliang Rong United Front has welcomed 7 members of different NSCN factions into fold. In a press release, ZUF said the steady influx of cadres from various groups, outfits into the front stands as a testament to the triumph of unity over division and the strength of principle over uncertainty, and added that it reflects the growing recognition that its vision and ideals resonate deeply within the collective conscience of its people. In preparation for the visit of the Minister of State for Home Affairs, Bandi Sanjay Kumar, the Deputy Commissioner of None, Dr. Sarath Chandra Aroju, convened a district-level officers meeting today at the DC Conference Hall. The DC directed an HIDCL to ensure proper road maintenance from the highway to the DC office and instructed the Northeast Frontier Railway to fill potholes and keep all roads motorable ahead of the Minister's site visits. A department-wise review was also conducted, where the DC asked all line departments to be ready with PowerPoint presentations detailing project achievements, ongoing works and pipeline projects under national schemes in None district. District Administration Kangpokpi, under the chairmanship of DC Kangpokpi Mahesh Chaudhary, chaired a review meeting pertaining to the progress and implementation of PMDHA-GUA, a tribal welfare schemes. The meeting aimed to review the current status of the scheme and address any challenges faced in their execution. During the meeting, the Deputy Commissioner stressed the urgency for the line department to complete their assessments and send in their proposals by September 29. He made it clear that any delays beyond this date would not be accepted and the concerned department would be held responsible for any delays. The chairman emphasized the significance of infrastructure development, particularly particularly in the areas of road, PMP, SY, and healthcare. He urged for expediting any pending cases to be resolved promptly. The chairman also announced that training for Adi Karmayogi will be conducted in the district and directed the department to appoint a trainer who can provide hands-on training to the villagers. The DC also highlighted the importance of Panchayat Advancement Index and instructed the RD and PR department to finalize their assessments. He further directed the SDO to submit their assessment report at the earliest. Assam Rifles organized a special lecture on women empowerment at Mau Senapati district today. The lecture aimed at inspiring and motivating women to realize their potential and play a proactive role in society building. A total of 40 women attended the session and benefited from the interaction. This initiative reflects Assam Rifles' commitment in promoting gender equality and engaging with the younger generation through knowledge sharing and empowerment-driven outreach. Before we conclude the headlines once again. Traditional values, culture, identity of community must be preserved to overcome external forces, says former UNLF chairman R.K. Meghen. Decline of identity and character will subsequently affect society, says former Chief Secretary O. Nabakishore. Poirei Leimarol Mairapai Apunba Manipur marks 40th Foundation Day. Displaced person staying at Sajua Relief Camp hangs self to death. With this, we enter today's news in English. Thank you for joining us.